Okay, throttle adjustable mode. What this is, so we're in G4 mode now. Let me go back to say something like, I don't know, G1 or A2 mode. Doesn't really matter what mode you're in, because what you do is you hit the middle button, takes you to this screen, which we haven't seen before. And you have three menus or three items you can select. It says throttle map edit, opt map edit, and the throttle study. We did throttle study when we first did the initial setup. The throttle map edit, let's go in here. What this shows, on the top you'll see numbers 1 through 10, and that is basically the range of the throttle input divided into 10 sectors. So you have, the first sector showing 10%, second sector showing 20%, third sector 40%, 30%, 44, whatever. So right now it looks like sector 10 is 100%. In other words, you get the maximum throttle reading being sent back to the ATTESA unit. Actually, this means it's accurate, right? Because if I'm only stepping on 20%, then what's being sent back to the ATTESA unit is the 20% figure. What you can do, say you're like me, and you're coming out of a curve, you don't like to slam on the gas because you're afraid that the rear end will break loose and you'll kill yourself. So, but you do want the ATTESA to react fully and have as much front wheel drive as possible to pull you out of that curve. What you can do is say, I know myself. I only step on the gas maybe 80%, even though I think I'm stepping on 100%. You go to 80%, you go to sector 8 here, and then you adjust the level of throttle signal that's being sent back to the ATTESA unit. So now when I step on at 80%, the number being sent back to the ATTESA unit is 100%, meaning that I get 100%, I guess 100%, or I guess I can get the maximum, I should say, of the ATTESA working to pull me out of the curve or the situation. So, which you can, and that's whatever. So I'll put it back to 8 actually. Anyway, and then what you can do is you'll notice that on the bottom here, it says off right now, but when I turn it on, it's on. You have to see. There you go. It was off before. When we turn it on, and you go back to the main screen, you'll see that on the left side it says on there, and the right side says off on the bottom. It's kind of hard to see that. So if you're wondering what the on and off indications are on the bottom, that tells you at a glance that you've got the throttle control mode on there. So the other mode, which I have no use for now, but apparently it's going to be something that ATTESA is working on in the future, is this opt. What's it? Opt. I can't read anymore. Opt map edit, and hit there. You can adjust the voltage according to, I guess, increments to 0.5 on the map, but the voltage changes. And originally this was for the AOIC found in Lancer Evolution cars, but supposedly it'll work also with the active LSD in V-Spec models of the GTR. So you may look forward to seeing that in the future as an upgrade on this. So, and that's it. So that's, in a nutshell, are the features, the programmable features. Oh, I should mention that the throttle adjustability is actually for all modes. So whether you're in A2, A1, whatever, it doesn't matter. Once you set it, it affects every single mode that you're in. The G mode, G4 mode, the G sensor adjustability mode, that is only for G4 mode. So if you if you change the G4, the G sensor settings in G4, once you switch to G3, then you're back to the preset map. So G4 is the only one where you can actively adjust the G sensor settings. But again, the throttle settings apply across the board. So that's it.